Hello, hello, welcome, friends. I think I am having some live issues. My apologies. As we begin to settle in, take a moment or two to gather some props and support. Today we will be doing chakra balancing. Oh, hi, it's Sandra. Welcome. So today we'll be doing some chakra balancing. So we're going to need just two props, simple props, something to sit and support yourself on. So maybe a block. I like to use a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, maybe a brick or a really thick textbook. If that's not comfortable for you and you desire something a little bit more soft, a cushion or a stool is going to be something you're going to want to grab for today's practice. That'll just be for our first few minutes. And then you also are going to want to grab a strap or even a elastic band, like a workout band. If you don't have any of those, you can always grab a belt or even a blanket. Just anything that you'll be able to grab either end of. So this way you have additional support. I'm not going to be using the blanket today, but if that is your choice, go ahead and grab it. I will be using a strap. I do like even a scarf is another nice, easy, lightweight item that you can use to help support you in some of these postures. So take a minute or two to go ahead and grab that. And in the interim, welcome. My name is Sandra. This is Yoga in Our Cities virtual studio, and this is Yoga for Beginners. Today's class is going to be all about chakra balancing, or balancing of all of the energies or the wheels within the body themselves, are gears that help to get ourselves flowing and experiencing this life that we are present in. To begin class, we're going to be down. We're going to be rooted. So get yourself close to the earth. Whenever you get your props, most of the class, if not all of the class, will be connecting to the earth. We will only be coming up onto our hands and our feet, elevating our hips, so we will not become erect otherwise in this class. If you have any pre-existing medical conditions, if you are taking any medications, if you are pregnant or nursing, I advise you to connect with a healthcare practitioner prior to engaging in any activities. Some of our yoga poses, our breath work, our movement itself can really get things breaking up. So some stagnation itself can start to flow freely. So it's going to be really important to make sure that any of the imbalances, anything that is in dis-ease is cared for, supported before we start to move that energy around. All right. So let us begin taking a moment to connect with where we are. Yoga is about unity and uniting the physical body to the energies and the environments that surround us and are within us. And if it's comfortable, begin to close the eyes, taking a moment to come inward and connect with where you are in this present moment in time. Any thoughts, any sensations, any emotions, whatever you may be hanging on to, just be with it. No judgment, just awareness of your presence. Chakra means wheel. And we can think of these wheels in our body that turn and work together like a machine in order to get us to be our most efficient, our most highest, beautifulest selves present in this life experience that we're having. These are the wheels of energy, though, that run through our body. It's each of the wheels, they govern different aspects in the body. So we start with our root or our Muladhara chakra, and this is where we'll begin our practice. Each of our chakras have a color associated with it. So as we move through the two poses or the two yoga practices for each chakra, I invite you to bring in the color of that chakra, of that wheel, to help continue to heal and harmonize that energy center to help support your entire being. So this mula, this root chakra, is associated with the color red. This chakra is your seat of survival. This is the place where you feel home, where you feel rooted, and where you feel grounded. This is right at the base of that tailbone. So our chakras run along the spinal column from the base of the spine at the tailbone all the way through the crown of the head. Beginning here in our root, our Muladhara, that color of red. As you begin to inhale, fill the body in your space with that color of red. As you exhale, release that color into the environment, into the space that surrounds you. So coming into our pose for Muladhara, we're going to come into our Malasana or our yogi squat. So I like to have a block underneath me or that cushion to help support in this posture. This should be maybe the only time that you're going to need this prop. Again, you can also use a pillow, maybe even folding it over to help get yourself sitting up a little bit higher to the place where you can find that the soles of your feet are flat on the earth. So you may end up coming up really high, and you may even need a chair to support you, or maybe even additional blocks. Again, coming to that place where you can find that the soles of your feet are able to be planted flat on the ground, and you're able to slightly open up those knees so they're coming to the outside of the body. Ideally, we want the hips to be lower than the knees, but if that's not yet accessible for you, you can continue to be kind and gentle to your being and only go to the depth or the height that your body can tolerate in this moment in time. Be patient, continue to work these, and eventually you'll no longer need a block or a support at all. If it is comfortable, begin to place the elbows on the inside of the inner knee, and the hands will come towards the heart center into a nice prayer position, drawing the shoulders down, tucking that belly in to relax that tailbone as it roots to the earth, drawing that attention inward and reconnecting with that color of red, feeling rooted, feeling grounded and supported here. Taking in one more full breath. Very good. Releasing that breath, bringing the hands towards the earth, and then slowly coming up and off of your block or your support and bringing the buttocks all the way down towards the earth. We're going to come into a head to knee pose here. So we're going to draw the right knee out towards the right side of our space. The right foot is going to come onto the inner thigh, and the left leg is going to be straight out in front of us. Twist that chest to face towards those left toes, the eyes. Bring the gaze of the eyes towards that left big toe. Placing the hands to either side of that left leg, that heart is going to lead forward. Nice, flat, straight spine. We're gently walk those hands towards the left foot. Eventually, and maybe, the head will begin to come towards the left knee. If that's not possible, that's okay. You can always go ahead and grab your strap here for additional support, or your scarf, and just place it over the sole of the left foot. Grabbing either side of the strap, the scarf, the blanket, and gently using that to support you to come closer towards the left knee. Drawing that belly inward, releasing the low spine, releasing any tension you're hanging on to. As you breathe, connect with that color red, rooting, grounding, feeling safe and feeling secure. On the next inhale, releasing the strap, gently walking the hands back to center. And now we'll switch legs. Extending that right leg out in front of you. And then bringing the left sole of the foot in towards the inner right thigh. The left knee comes out and bends to the left side of your space. Looking at those right toes, the eyes, the gaze connects with that which creates movement. Bring the hands to the sides of the legs, or go ahead and grab your strap or your scarf or your support to begin gently drawing the belly inward, nice flat spine, and bringing the head towards the right knee. On each inhalation and exhalation, connecting with the color red, grounding, rooting, feeling supported and feeling secure. One more breath. And gently rising, releasing any support from the other leg. And then extending both legs out directly in front of you. And then bending the knees so the soles of the feet come to the earth itself. And we're going to move into our Svadhisthana, or our sacral chakra. This one is directly associated with the hips, our genital area, also to the low spine. So if you notice you have any discomfort in these areas, could be related to this sacral Svadhisthana. So this chakra itself is directly associated with our emotions. So the first one was our site of survival, that's support. This next one, it comes to our place and our seat of emotion. So these are our emotional needs. And this is how we learn how to go with the flow. So our reactions are some of the biggest things in life that can either allow us to flow freely and smoothly, or they can create obstructions. Just note and be aware of yourself, your own experiences, and which place you lie in. So this is associated with the water element, that free flowing, that movement, right? So here we're going to come into our half pigeon, our supine half pigeon. You can either do this seated up, or you can do this reclined. I like to do it reclined. So that's how I'm going to show you as we draw our belly inward, bringing that spine all the way down to the earth, keeping those soles of the feet onto the mat. I'm going to gently bend that right foot. So the right ankle comes on top of the left knee, and the right knee splays out to the right side of our space. This may be enough for you. Maybe you even want to push that right knee to begin to deepen that stretch in that right hip. If you'd like some more, gently pick that left foot up and off the earth so the sole of the foot is facing forward. Weave your hands through that figure four and grab the back of your left thigh and gently pull the left knee in towards the chest, maybe pushing that right knee out towards the right side of your space. And breathing, connecting here with the color orange, filling the body with the color orange on the inhale, releasing, letting that color orange fill your space on the exhale. One more full breath. And on your next and final exhalation, bring the left foot down to meet the earth. The sole of the foot of the right meets the left. Both feet are on the earth. Pause. Notice. And then switch, bringing that left ankle on top of the right knee. Again, maybe this is enough. Maybe you want to push that left knee to feel a little bit more of an opening. Or you'd like to go deeper, picking that right foot off of the earth, weaving the hands through the legs and grabbing the back of the right thigh. Gently pulling in that right leg to deepen the stretch in the left hip. Connecting with that color orange on the inhale and the exhalation. Very good. Taking that final breath and releasing the legs back to the earth, soles of the feet back down. Pausing here and noticing. Gently bring the soles of the feet together and let both of the knees fall out to the sides of your mat, coming into a reclined butterfly. This may be a lot for you, and if there's any tension or discomfort, maybe grab a pillow or a block and place it directly underneath each of your thighs to let yourself melt into the earth. So say there's no tension and you can just go with the flow, finding comfort and ease. And again, connecting with the color orange on the inhale and orange on the exhalation. Here in this reclined butterfly, releasing any emotions you're hanging on to. Let them fly away just as the butterfly flaps its wings to release anything that is weighing itself down. Emotions can often become heavy. Let us open up, find that lightness, and fly freely like a butterfly. Very good. Gently remove our props. And then bringing the hands to either side of the thighs and bringing the knees to come together, rising the legs. Back up so the knees are up and the soles of the feet are down on your mat. You're going to gently rise and support yourself here with the abdominal muscles. We're going to come into our next chakra, our Manipura, or our solar plexus. So you may have very strong muscles and you're able to pick your body up directly up and off of the mat. If you're not, then you're going to use your arms to help support you, coming initially up onto your forearms. And again, this might be enough for you. This might be it. If you feel like you want to engage the muscles of the abdomen a little bit more, coming up onto your buttocks and drawing the arms to the sides of the legs. We're going to come into our boat pose here. So Manipura, or that solar plexus, is right at the navel region. This is our area of digestion, transformation, assimilation. It's our place of our power. So if you're feeling not so powerful, this is going to be something you're going to want to focus on. If your digestion isn't strong, or you're not really transforming with life as it naturally changes, could be that Manipura, could be that solar plexus, that color of yellow. So the arms are out to the sides of the thighs, or you're directly onto your forearms here. Maybe this is enough. Maybe you want to take it a little bit farther and extend both of the legs up into the air, into a nice 90-degree angle. Or if you're feeling really frisky and you've got a lot of strength and power, then those legs can go straight up into the air. So finding your expression today, whatever that may look like, focusing on that navel region, that middle region, you may begin to feel yourself building some heat here, increasing that power in the body. That's perfect if you are. That's what we want. Connect with your breath and connect with that color yellow. On the inhale, filling the body with the powerful yellow, strong, strengthening color. And releasing, letting that color go to the space around you. We're going to hang out here for a little bit longer. So if you need to bring the legs down, or you need to find the position that is comfortable to you, it doesn't cause too much power, because we don't want too much power to go to our heads. That can make us very egotistical or angry. Connect with that breath. Find that inner power, find that inner strength. Maybe come back and challenge yourself. Connect with that color yellow. Very good. Releasing those feet to the earth if they are up in the air. Releasing the hands down to the earth if they are up in the air. If you are on your forearms, just gently begin to bring yourself up. And then we're going to drop the knees. We're going to flip ourselves over so we come onto all fours now. Pausing and taking a moment here to feel your body in the opposite direction. Connecting with the hands planted firmly on the ground, the knees on the ground. We're going to gently curl those toes under. And on your next exhalation, you're going to push the hips all the way up to the sky, coming into a downward dog, or also known as mountain. Draw the belly inward, so focusing on that navel region. Kick those hips up to the sky, draw that navel in, draw that belly button in, finding the strength, finding the power here. And as we flow into our next chakra, we're coming into Anahata, or our heart chakra. I encourage you to begin to drop that heart, drop that head. And then gently begin to drop the knees towards the mat. Top of the feet are going to come down onto the mat. Gently bend those elbows. So you're going to begin to bring the chest down towards the mat. And then draw the chest up in front. The elbows come behind. Let that belly fall to the earth. The tops of the feet are on the mat. Begin to engage the muscles of your legs now. This may or may not be accessible for you, but if the strength and the power that we built up from Manipura, from that solar plexus, drive that heart forward as you come into an up dog. Maybe you come up and off of the thighs. Maybe you don't. Go to where it feels comfortable for you. Either way, drawing those shoulders back and letting that heart melt forward. Connecting with the color green here. Anahata, or our heart chakra, is balanced with the color of green. On the exhale, begin to bend the elbows, drop the thighs, and the chest back down towards the mat. Curl your toes under and gently bend those knees. Come with the arms straight as you come back into a nice tabletop pose, and then draw your buttocks back down towards the earth. Grab a prop if you need to sit on. And you can either sit in a nice easy pose, cross-legged pose, or come here into our thunderbolt pose. Very good. You're going to need your strap as well. So coming back to that support, you might have that block underneath us, and then we'll go ahead and grab that strap or that scarf. So we're going to come into our Gomukhasana arms, or our cow-facing arms. So this one, we're going to continue to open that chest up, open up that love and that space of healing in this chakra, in the Anahata heart chakra. So to begin, you can go ahead and take the left arm and place it up, reach the left arm up to the sky, bend the elbow of the left arm. That left elbow is going to be up in the sky. And so the hand comes to the base of the nape of the neck, or maybe it falls all the way into the middle of the body. I'm going to show you the back of my body here to make this a little bit more visually accessible. The other arm, that right arm, is behind your body. So depending on your flexibility, you may only be able to bend, or maybe not even all, bend that right elbow to the base of your spine. If you are extremely flexible and you are able to connect and unite the hands, you're going to gently bring that right hand so it rises up towards the left hand. This, again, may not be accessible, so this is where you might want to grab your strap. You could begin with the strap in that left arm and let it fall, and then grab that with the right arm and gently pulling to extend or stretch one side or the other is possible if you want to explore this stretch. Otherwise, we're here for our heart chakra, or Anahata. And so we want to focus on that heart region. Gently drawing that heart forward. The belly comes inward. And begin to draw those shoulders back, opening up that heart even more. Finding some space for healing, some space for opening, and that space for love. As we all know, if we give a little space, the love seems to grow. So they are synonymous, love and space. Very good. We're going to gently release that right arm. And then extend that left arm up to the sky and release that left arm down to the side. If you're having any tenderness or discomfort in the shoulders, maybe you went a little bit too far, you can roll them. Get a little freedom, get a little movement going. And then when you're ready, grab that strap if you need it. And that right arm, reach that right arm up to the sky. Bend that right elbow's up in the sky. And then the left arm comes behind you to the side. And bending the left elbow either to grab hands or to grab either end of the strap. And again, lead that heart forward. So those shoulders are going to draw back, the heart draws forward, the belly comes in. Connecting with Anahata, connecting with that heart, that color of green, emerald love. And there you go, gently releasing that left arm, extending the right arm up, and bringing the strap back down. And pausing and connecting for a moment here as we move our way up through the body. So we started at that root. We've worked our way up to our sacral. We then worked to that solar plexus. We just finished with our heart. We're going to move our way up to the throat now, our Vishuddha. This is our throat chakra that has a direct connection with communication. This is that communication that we have internally and externally. So the communication with ourselves and with others and the world that's around us. Maybe you notice that there are times where you're just not quite able to say what you want, or you aren't speaking your full truth. Or maybe you speak too much truth in the opposite end and you say just a little too much. That throat chakra might need to be tamed down or increased up. So bringing the attention in the air into this region. This is the color of blue. So for this, I'm not going to bring you into any poses. We're just going to come into some vibrations and breath. So yoga has a lot more to it than just movement and poses. One of the most powerful things is vibration. The sound that's associated with the throat chakra is hum. So begin to connect with your nice seated posture. And if it's comfortable to close the eyes, bringing that beautiful color of blue into the mind, into the body, into the environment, and connect with 7 hums on the exhale. Hum. 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 Inhale the color blue. Exhale the color blue. Very good. Nice and calming, soothing. Sometimes that throat chakra, like I was saying, we can become a little bit too much with our mouth or too much with our tongue. So if you're noticing that there might be a little bit more of a sharpness to your speak and your communication, then come into this next breath here, or this breath that we're going to come into. It's called lion's breath. Gently open up the mouth, stick out the tongue, and exhale out the mouth. Just like a lion would. Release that anger, release that heat, release that sharpness. 2 more times. Final one, let it go. Very good. Release that fire. Bring in that cool, calm blue. And Vishuddha, our throat chakra, is done. Let us move up to Ajna, our third eye, our seat of intuition, all knowing, in our ability to be aware. This is the area directly between the eyebrows, right at the forehead area. You can bring some love and attention there if you desire with your hands. Otherwise, just bringing some internal awareness by closing the eyes and just taking a moment to come on inward. Who am I? What do I want? Connecting with the color of purple or indigo. As you inhale, breathe in that beautiful purple color. And exhale, releasing that purple color to the earth. Who am I? What do I want? Giving yourself the time and the space to listen to your intuitive self, your all-knowing being that you are. All of the answers are within. Who am I? What do I want? Inhale the arms out to the side, up to the sky. And on the exhalation, draw your forehead towards the mat, towards the earth, letting that forehead touch the mat, hitting the third eye, ajna, to give pressure, to give support. Who am I? What do I want? Let the answers come. And gently inhale, bringing the weight into the hands and bringing yourself back to a nice standing position, or excuse me, seated position. Radio. Very good. And then we're going to bring ourselves all the way down to a reclined lying down position, all the way into our shavasana or our corpse pose. Drawing the spine onto the earth below you. Bringing your attention and your awareness to the crown, to the space above the head. This chakra is not necessarily a chakra, but it's a opening. It is what allows us to connect to our highest selves, the highest experiences, the unity of all that is physical, all that is not and is energetic. This has the radiant color of gold. As you inhale, imagine a gold halo over your head. And as you exhale, golden rain washes over your entire being, your entire body, filling you with the love, with the nourishment, the support, the safety, the security, the ability to flow freely, transform and digest all that you experience with harmony. Share the love and the healing for your own physical body and those who come into your presence. Speaking with love, with clarity, with compassion, and knowing intuitively exactly where you are supposed to be. Once you find balance, you know this is it. You are where you need to be. And you are exactly in the right place. Inhale gold, exhale gold. Knowing that you have all of the tools, all of the power within you to find peace, to find harmony, to nourish, to restore, and to heal. You just take a moment to become aware and to balance. Good enough. We all walk with purpose and we all walk with ease. Bringing life back into the body. Gently roll on to your left side. And then rising all the way up into a seated position. Once again, finding any support that you may need. As you come back to a nice erect position, reconnect with that spinal column here. Everybody draw your belly inward, relax your tailbone, relax those shoulders down to the sides of the body. Let that heart shine forward, gently tuck the chin to humble the voice. And if it's comfortable, close the eyes for our final meditation. I'm going to bring you into a balancing through color. You can do this at any time of the day. This can be done silently, secretly, so nobody has to know what you're doing. As we begin at the tail, at the root, our tailbone will rise all the way up to the crown. So we'll begin with our red, move into orange, then into yellow, and into green, then to blue, to purple, and showering us with that golden light color. You can see this beautiful transformation of the colors as one weaves into the other, and then nourishing in the end. So again, connecting at that spine. Inhale red. Exhale red. Inhale orange. Exhale orange. Inhale yellow. Exhale yellow. Inhale green. Exhale green. Inhale blue. Exhale blue. Inhale purple. Exhale purple. Inhale gold. Exhale gold. Inhale red, feeling safe, feeling secure. Exhale, release that red. Move your way up, inhaling orange, feeling emotionally supported and stable. Exhale, orange. Coming up to the navel. Inhale, yellow. Feeling the power, feeling the strength. Not too much. Exhale, release that yellow color. Inhale, green. Feel the love. Feel the healing support. Exhale, green. Moving your way up to the throat. Inhale, blue. I communicate clearly. Exhale, blue. Drawing your way up to The third eye, inhale purple. I am aware. I am all knowing. Exhale purple. All the way up to the crown of the head. Inhale gold. I am open to my highest self. Exhale gold. And we'll go through that one final time. Inhale red. I am safe. I am secure. Exhale red. Inhale orange. I am emotionally stable. I am emotionally secure. Exhale orange. Moving up to the navel. Inhale yellow. I am powerful. Exhale yellow. Moving your way up to the heart. Inhale green. I am love. Exhale green. Working your way up to the throat. Inhale blue. I communicate clearly and effectively. Exhale blue. Rising up to the third eye. Inhale purple. I am aware. I am intuitive. Exhale purple. Rise all the way through the head to the crown. Inhale gold. I am open to my highest self. Exhale gold. Let all the harmony of each chakra as one full unit wash over your entire body. Taking in a few breaths, connecting with this balance, this harmony within and around. Very good. And bring your attention to some awareness here. Notice any qualities, any sensations that may be present, either that have released and have been let go. You may be hanging on to some things. Things may have shifted. Again, just notice without judgment, just awareness, how this practice has had an effect on your body, your mind, your environment. Just take a moment to appreciate and honor all of these beautiful energy centers within the body, knowing that you have all of the power within you to heal, feel safe, to feel secure, to know, to communicate, and to connect and love. It is with honor, it is with gratitude. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining. This is Foxy, my beautiful lady. I will see you again next week for another session of beginners yoga. Please join us in the parks, connect with the outside. It is absolutely beautiful. We are in Willimantic, New London, Hartford, Middletown, New Haven, Bridgeport, and Waterbury. Most parks you'll see, or most cities you'll see us nearly every day of the week. So check our schedule on yogainnercity.com. We post live every day if we are good to go for our classes. So come join us. We're happy to see you, but even more happy to connect with you. Take care, everybody. Stay balanced. Stay harmonized. Be well.